You're a liar, a fucking traitor. I trusted you. I gave you everything. I hate this world.
3 seconds. 3 seconds that changed my life forever. It was a full moon night, and I was heartbroken. The man I loved, the one I trusted with all my heart, had betrayed me. I cried until I had no more tears, until my throat burned and my voice disappeared. Even breathing felt heavy. My pen had been idle for weeks. Inspiration? Dead. Each page of my notebook stared back at me, blank, exactly as my future suddenly seemed. But that night, the moonlight streamed through my window as if trying to wake me. A silvery light spread across the floor, silent, insistent. I didn't know why, I just felt it. A strength in my chest. A need to leave the apartment, to breathe, to escape the version of myself I had been foolish enough to believe in forever. And then I saw him, a cafe that shouldn't exist, the Time Café. Its warm lights glowed softly under the moonlight, as if hidden between seconds, waiting. The instant I pushed the door open, the world seemed to change. And then I saw him, a man from the 1920s, impossible. He was dressed as if he'd stepped out of an old movie, tailored suit, polished shoes, timeless elegance. But it was his eyes that paralyzed me, deep, steady,
欢迎来
as
此
if he
赋，
knew me from
时
another
光
life.
有信。
你能看到我吗？这是耍的吗？
Will drinking it trap me in time?
I told myself it had
will
only been a
allow us
dream,
8 seconds
just a
of
trick
showtime.
of my exhausted mind, a fantasy born from sleepless nights and too many unfinished pages. But then I opened my diary, and it was all there, every word I remembered writing, every detail. Ink pressed deeply into the paper, real words, real sentences, proof that it hadn't just lived inside my imagination. So I started counting the days. 28 days until the next full moon. Each one felt like a century. Each sunrise stretched endlessly, as if time itself was testing my patience. I tried to distract myself, tried to be rational, but my thoughts always drifted back to him. I wondered if he was waiting too, if he had felt it, that strange, undeniable connection the moment our eyes met. Or was I the only one? Was I slowly losing my mind? Falling in love with a ghost from another era? Maybe I was crazy. But when the full moon finally rose again, glowing brighter than ever in the night sky, my feet moved faster than my reason. I didn't think. I didn't hesitate. I had to know. Was he real? Were we real?
Tell me about your Shanghai, the colors you saw.
It was vibrant, dangerous perhaps, but full of life.
8
3,
seconds.
2,
We only had
1.
8 seconds together. But in those 8 seconds, I felt more than I had in my entire life. The way his hand touched my face, gentle, almost hesitant, like he was afraid I might disappear. It felt like being touched by a dream, soft, fragile, unreal. I wanted to stop time. I wanted the world to freeze around us, the moon suspended in the sky, the seconds refusing to move forward. I wanted to stay in that moment forever. But time is cruel. It never listens to desperate hearts. Again and again, it tore us apart. Moon after moon, meeting after meeting, 8 seconds at a time, 8 precious seconds, and each one made the goodbye hurt even more. Because with every stolen moment, my feelings only grew stronger. I fell in love with a man I could barely touch, a love that existed between seconds, the most beautiful thing I had ever felt, and the most painful.
I found that poem you mentioned. It was hidden in an old anthology.
I knew you would look for it. You always do. They are beautiful, Qianyu. I didn't know you saw me that way. I see you in everything, Yuexin.
We did it. We're connected.
myself quite without the proper words to articulate this feeling.
It seems we are bound.
I find myself thinking of you constantly. My entire month revolves around these meetings.
I've never felt this way before. Modern dating, they touched what we share.
I love you. I've been observing the cafe's magic, wondering if there's a way to extend our time here.
Have you discovered something?
What if we could cross permanently, exist in the same era?
Would you leave your modern world?
And could you leave your time?
We both know the sacrifice.
May the moonlight guide your path until we meet again.
I will find the answers.
And then, we learned the truth. The cafe could give us forever. Not just 8 seconds, not stolen moments beneath a full moon, forever. But forever comes with a price. And the price was everything. I had to choose.
I found it! The legend! It matches everything in your texts.
And look here, the symbols are identical. I would give up anything.
I feel the same.
What does your modern world mean to you?
My family, my friends, my career. But none of it feels as real as you.
It is too important to rush. We must think carefully.
You are right. I will return next moon with a clearer heart.
Every memory, every comfort, every certainty, or him. People always say love is worth any sacrifice. But when any truly means everything, are you still so sure? I looked at my modern life, at the apartment I worked so hard to afford, at my unfinished manuscripts, at the future that once felt so carefully planned. Then I looked at him, standing there in the soft cafe light, belonging to another time, and yet feeling like the only place I truly belonged. And in that moment, I realized something. My choice had never really existed, because my heart
You
had
seem
decided
unusually
long
quiet
before
today,
my
my
mind
friend.
ever tried to argue.
Is something weighing
Saying
on your
goodbye
mind?
was harder than I imagined. My mother's face, my best friend's laughter, the familiar streets of my city. I tried to remember everything, to hold it all in my heart, because I was going somewhere I could never return from. People would think I disappeared, or that I had lost my mind, but I would be there, in another time, with him, to love someone enough to leave the entire world
I
behind.
can't ask you to sacrifice.
I never knew I had
Your
that
world
kind
is
of courage
vibrant, full of
until I
opportunity.
met
I
him.
won't let you abandon it.
Is this truly what you want?
I want you, only you.
I will give up everything for you.
I'm willing to abandon my world for us.
The night of the lunar eclipse. For the last time, I walked through the streets of modern Shanghai. The city lights shimmered against the dark
I'm
sky,
coming to your time.
unaware that this would be my farewell.
I've thought it through, I'm
Cars
sure.
passed by, people laughed.
Modern world means
Life
nothing without
continued
you.
as if nothing
I cannot
extraordinary
allow this,
was about
Yuexin.
to
It is
happen.
far too dangerous.
My suitcase was small.
This is my choice.
I didn't need much.
I have never
Just a
been
few
more
things to
certain
carry my
love.
past with me. Old photographs, my mother's jade bracelet, and my diary. Pieces of a life I was about to leave behind forever. The world moved on behind me, blind to my choice, blind to the magic waiting ahead. But I was walking towards something greater than fear, towards something impossible, toward him. When I stepped into the cafe, I felt it instantly. The shift in the air, the quiet hum of something ancient and powerful. It was as if time itself had taken a breath. My era loosened its grip on me, and his era accepted me. There was no pain, no hesitation, just a strange, peaceful certainty. There was no turning back, and for the first time in my life, I didn't want to. No countdown, no 8-second rule, just us, in the same era, in the same world. I wore a qipao and learned the manners of his time. When he introduced me to his friends, the pride in his eyes melted my heart. We worked side by side in his studio, him painting, me writing. Two artists from different centuries, creating the same love. I left everything behind, but I lost nothing. I gained everything. Sometimes we return to that cafe. Now it's just an ordinary place. No magic. Because we don't need magic anymore. We live in the same time. He asks if I regret my choice. I smile and shake my head. I chose a love beyond time, and if I had the chance again, I would choose the same, again and again, because true love is worth crossing time for, and I found mine.
Do you have any regrets?
None. I chose this life, and I would make the same choice infinitely. Do you remember that night?
How could I forget? It feels like yesterday.